Hello, hello, hello. Or rather, konnichiwa. Let's make this greeting as authentic as it is me. Oh, finally, I was actually looking for this filter I just set up. And as always, with the divine cosmic energies, I love going out there a little bit extra. And so I'm trying out this new filter, and you get to see my beautiful orc body. Hey, Crook! I feel like this is the first time you've joined my live, so I'm really excited. It's good to see you, and thank you for being here. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Happy Friday. We are actually a week out before the full moon, which is next Thursday on the eastern coast. And I wanted to tune in and actually share a beautiful message, experience also, of divine synchronicity that has occurred in my life since, well, every day Spirit is speaking to us. And this, I just wanted to enlighten and share this message, this testimonial. Hey, crystals, with you guys, because I want you guys, this is a message for today, titled, I want you to be so obsessed about your future and about your desires that there is no room for fear and no room for doubt to come in. And why? Why is this message coming forth? Because we've just gone through like Mercury retrograde. We've had 2 eclipses, both in the sun and the moon. And all this energy was more about gaining a lot of clarity about what it is that you want and dreaming big and going for it and declaring it out, not worrying about the how or where it's going to come from, but the simple fact is that if you could hold the space just like this beautiful filter here, and if you can hold that vibration within you and all around you, and you hold it and carry it and cultivate and nurture that energy and faith every single day, you're going to get the confirmations from Spirit that come through in the manifestation of people or just beautiful signs around you through songs or just knowingness speaking to you and to your spirit. And that's just the little nuggets that you need to keep going forth and forward towards your dreams. And I say this because, of course, after any and every storm, there has to come a moment of peacefulness, right? And this is the time that we're stepping into where we are going to be dealing with receiving what it is that we want for the next step and stage on our soul journey and path. And I want to start off this beautiful testimony of experience to give you guys hope and faith. I just had a beautiful soul-to-soul session with a beautiful soul friend of mine. And this theme has been coming up where, and this is where I work. If there's a desire you have or some sort of vision that you hold for yourself and you get inspired at certain times, but then it's like you hit a roadblock and you fall into the space of like fear or doubt, that's the work I do, where sometimes those blocks, those moments of fear and doubt come up. They're actually coming from memories from the past or storylines that the subconscious mind is holding and replaying at the back of your mind like a broken record. And you might not fully be aware of it, or maybe you're aware of it, but you still can't seem to press through and fully release it. Then that's where we go in terms of the journey process, and where I would lead you into a deeper state of meditation to bring out the root cause. And so we can heal it on an energetic and spiritual level, and then you can transmute that and allow spirit to come forth and give you a new written story. And so in this testimony, it was where her message was beautiful. It was a reminder that spirit was saying, I've carried you through the desires of your heart that maybe when you were a child that you had. And like, they could have just been a desire from like, say you wanted to be an astronaut. This is as an example. It's not hers, but I'll share this example. But maybe the inner circle, your tribe, your family members, your local community didn't think that was possible because 1, they weren't given that vision. And 2, they never knew anyone else who had been there, done that. And because when you don't have a personal experience, it is not as easy to accept it as a possibility. And in this story example, on the journey that we went through today, it was that they were holding themselves back, in essence, because they had an experience of feeling suppressed, where it was safer to play it small. It was safer to not express their desires. And so they carried this block through. But through the healing, we were able to bring back the present, current moment now, and past, and make a peace, a truce, showing the past self. The inner child is normally the one that is still holding on to this belief or this wound, and showing it that story no longer holds true. Because this person in particular was able to create their life far from what they were told was possible. So they've already taken big leaps. They just wanted to go and apply that same creative process and faith in another area of their life. And so this story actually draws forth an experience that I had yesterday with a beautiful soul that, for those of you that don't know, I actually also lead others in yoga classes and meditation over here in Baltimore. And I've met a beautiful friend where he was sharing with me his story. And he was feeling like, and you could tell in his eyes, he was feeling like he was at a crossroads between a choice that he felt he wanted to make in his life in terms of his career path, that he felt that he would feel really inspired and more willing to get up out of bed every single morning and just shine brightly like this orc body, right? And then the turmoil was between making a decision to apply for positions and, go for a career in which his parents said is only possible because of what they've only seen. And so the example was, stick to what you went to school for, but it's not something that excites him. And so his beautiful words, I love how your soul knows, and I'm only here to shine that light and give you that confidence to trust yourself, to trust the spirit. Your spirit is always talking to you. And we came, just carrying this example that I just had with my Soul-Ful Client and this experience with this beautiful friend from where I work. And the message was, you have to learn to let go of the matrix, old paradigms, or the narratives of your own tribe. Because although they mean good and they want to protect you, that story is not applying to you as an individual person who is here incarnated in this lifetime to experience your own path and to carve out your own path. And I know from one instinct and one point of view, saying it is easier than when the moment comes and you feel it in your body, in your nerves, and you kind of feel anxious or feelings of fear. But when you allow yourself to sit down and carve out some space and allow that energy to come forth, and you allow the thoughts to come forth, you can start to implement and rewrite what it is that you're experiencing, what it is that you're that is coming through for you. And for example, in a one-to-one sacred space where you're being heard, and of course your feelings are acknowledged because they're your own experiences, are valid, you can rework them, rewrite them. And so the moral of this story and this experience is that allow yourself to embrace the cringe. And the law of polarity says, because every single thing has another face, a polar opposite to that, then that means in the fear and in that cringe of embracing that moment, there is a beauty, there is a light, there is another point of perspective that maybe if you allowed yourself to just sit down and accept what is, will come forth. It has to. Like in a pool, and you hold down something that's heavy, but once you remove that weight, it'll float back up, right? The truth will come up. Something that you're meant to hear, to receive, to look at will come up for you. And so with that message, my personal take from these past experiences is that you're being called towards something more, to expand and find your edge and go beyond that edge. And if you need a compass just to nudge you in the right direction, listen to your heart, listen to how you feel. And I always ask you this in our yoga and meditation classes, before and after. How do you feel? If, just like my mentor says, if at the end of the day you can sleep with the decisions you've made and the beliefs that you're holding, then they were right for you in this current space, right, in time. And so no matter how crazy or trivial it sounds like to anybody else, if it makes you feel good and you feel at peace and you feel like you're radiating brightly, then go with it and flow with it. And with that message being the message for the weekend and for the entering of the next week with the full moon energy, I encourage you and I invite you to release any limiting beliefs, any of the stories that the naysayers are telling you to accept. Now, let it go, release it, and embrace what it is that you want to take forth and carry onward, to shine brightly. Opportunities to get together as a collective with me, as a group setting. I am going to lead the light body auric cleanse meditation and ceremony next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, June 25th, for the Festival of Lights that I am co-hosting and collaborating with my soul tribe of other healers. And it starts at 12 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be a whole day of healing modalities. It's going to be recorded on Zoom. So if you don't have the full day to participate live, it'll be recorded for you so you can play it on even afterwards. And I think it would be really great, especially because all the practices of self-care and nature nurturing, that I would say is really a must post any type of releasing or healing practices like the full moon on Thursday, which the energies tend to carry afterwards, will only help you in terms of your integrating of the lessons and the healing that you are receiving and growth on the cosmic level towards spirit-filled bliss. And if you want to work one-on-one on a deeper level, working on your own energetic blocks towards your spiritual growth and expressing your highest truth and creating the life that you are being called to create, I encourage you to reach out to me for a one-on-one soul-guided journey session where we'll go back into your subconscious memories, rewrite them, look at the root cause. Sometimes some people might only need one session, and depending on how deep that memory has been playing out for you, you might receive a recorded meditation, personal meditation, to help integrate the new written story that we are writing. And if, for example, you need more sessions because you are needing more specific spirit-filled guidance to help you in terms of what it is that you're wanting to manifest and draw towards you, I also give personal. What my client said today was her own personal ritual challenge to practice. And every session is different. I work with the spirits, my spirit guides, my higher self, to look at what it is that you're needing personally to keep you on your truth written path. And those sessions I also have monthly as a 4-week package or more, just depending on what it is that you need on your own journey path. Let me know down below. First of all, thank you so much for tuning in and staying all the way through for the message. How you feel about this filter, for one, I think it's pretty cool. 2, maybe downloading the filter and taking a picture. I think it would be pretty fun to see your cosmic self and playing with your inner child, right? Having fun. 3, the main question that I'm asking you is, what is it that you're releasing this full moon? And if you want to be pampered with a lot of beautiful energy healing work, let me know if you have any questions regarding the festival. Beautiful opportunities to work together, whether in a group setting or on one-on-one session. I am honored to share my own experiences and the calling to come and help you break forth and step more into your light and what it is that you desire, because nothing is off limits. And to end this beautiful cosmic soul call, we will say Satnam, and thank you so much. I pray you guys have a blessed day and enjoy.